Hello. We are back with another video. Welcome everybody, and we're going to jump right in. I wanted to just give a quick video, a very interesting article regarding uh, a. It'll explain itself. Let's just actually jump right in and see this amazing story and learn a lot from it. Let's learn together. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see my screen here. Um, Santander employee arrested in $85 million Chile crime sting. All right. Now, um, this is a Bloomberg article that we've gotten access to, and we're going to read through the whole thing. Takeaways by Bloomberg AI. Um, we can read through it. So, an employee of Banco Santander's Chile unit was among suspects detained by police as authorities moved against the Venezuelan Tren de Aragua criminal organization allegedly operating in Chile. The operation targeted an estimated $85 million money laundering and illicit financial network involved in extortion, human trafficking for exploitation, and smuggling, according to the local prosecutor's office. The case allegedly involved the collection of monthly extortion payments and the use of bank accounts in multiple institutions to accumulate funds, with the Chilean unit of Banco Santander saying it is cooperating with the police investigation. Okay, so let's read this, and you can even read it in Spanish if you so wish. Now, an employee of Banco Santander's Chile unit was among 19 suspects detained by police Tuesday as authorities moved against the Venezuelan Tren de Aragua criminal organization allegedly operating in the South American country. The early morning operation by Chile's Investigative Police, or PDI, prosecutors and prison police targeted an estimated $85 million money laundering and illicit financial network involved in extortion, human trafficking for exploitation, and smuggling, according to the local prosecutor's office, or Fiscalía Metropolitana Sur. Tren de Aragua, a transnational organization with roots in Venezuela, has been blamed by authorities in Chile, the U.S., and other countries for spikes in crime. In this case, the group allegedly organized large-scale events for migrant communities and collected monthly extortion payments, according to the PDI. The sting operation took place in 3 of Chile's 16 regions and involved international coordination, the police said. Tren de Aragua is not just a criminal organization engaged in violent and predatory crimes. This investigation demonstrates how deeply embedded it has become in Chile, and that it is already operating with this level of sophistication, said Pablo Zeballos, an organized crime consultant and former police intelligence officer in Chile. The local Banco Santander employee allegedly received extortion payments and sent the money to higher-ups in the criminal organization, according to a person familiar with the matter who was not authorized to speak publicly about the ongoing case. The bank employee opened accounts in Banco Falabella, Scotiabank, Banco de Crédito y Inversiones S.A., and Banco Estado to accumulate the funds, according to investigative news outlet Cipher. Banco de Chile was also being used by account holders involved in the case, according to Cipher. The Chilean operation entailed coordination with Colombia's national police, which in parallel uncovered evidence and other material relevant to the investigation, according to PDI Director General Eduardo Cerna. Colombia's National Penitentiary and Prison Institute, INPEC, confirmed that the two countries exchanged some information in the case. The Chilean unit of Spain's Banco Santander said it is cooperating with the police investigation and maintains a zero-tolerance policy toward any conduct that deviates from the law or current regulations. It said in a statement, should individual responsibility be determined, all appropriate measures will be taken. Banco Falabella said it is constantly monitoring for suspicious national and international activity and has mechanisms to report them to the Finance Ministry's Financial Analysis Unit, declining to comment further, citing confidentiality. Scotiabank didn't reply to repeated requests for comment on Tuesday. For their part, Banco Estado, Banco de Chile, and BCI didn't immediately reply to requests for comment on Wednesday. We are talking about more than 78 billion pesos that left our country through crypto companies to other countries. Okay, this is an interesting statement, said Hector Barros, the lead prosecutor in the case, adding that this is one of the Chile's biggest laundering cases tied to Tren de Aragua. The question that regulators, bank boards, and governments across the region should be asking is not how much money was laundered, it is how many similar nodes remain active in how many institutions and in how many countries, Zeballos said. The case underscores a regional trend in which transnational criminal organizations are actively professionalizing their financial management layer by recruiting individuals with experience in the formal sector, he added. Security overhaul. Chile's President Jose Antonio Cast came into office in March vowing a tougher crackdown on crime and irregular migration. In a major speech on Monday, he announced that the government will launch 7 task forces to combat threats including kidnapping and organized crime. Cast is already overhauling his security team. He swapped out Security Minister Trinidad Steinert for Martin Arrau on May 19th, and on Tuesday replaced 2 undersecretaries. Arrau presented a 2026 to 2030 security plan to the Senate on Tuesday, outlining 65 measures to combat crime, regain territorial control, and shore up police capabilities. The plan calls for building new maximum security prisons and implementing cell phone signal jamming and stricter prison controls to curb criminal activity. Chile's financial regulator, or CMF, said it is unable to comment on investigations or any other actions currently underway in connection with judicial or law enforcement proceedings. Yes, that is the case. So, well done, and I guess this article was done by Antonia Mufarech, with assistance from Carolina Gonzalez, Matthew Malinowski, and Matthew Bristow. All right, so, and of course you can read it in Spanish as well. Great article. I would say for us, we learned a lot in this article, and the name of the game is there's going to be a lot of bad actors out there. The key part of this article that I found most interesting, of course, was the section that talked about crypto, okay, because it wasn't explicit throughout this article that it was any crypto overlap, and yet it still ended up showing up. So if we look back up here, it says, we are talking about more than 78 billion pesos that left our country through crypto companies to other countries, okay, said Hector Barros. So not quite sure what percent of that is, Santander or the other ones, but they're saying that there's a crypto nexus as opposed to a purely traditional banking infrastructure or banking rails or banking movement of these funds, okay? So crypto does have some element to play here. All right. Thank you, everybody. Please visit cryptodeposit.org. If you're not subscribing, fair enough, but please do invite your friends to our YouTube channel, and then check out cryptodeposit.org specifically if you are focused on yield, if you're focused on fixed income, if you're focused on stablecoins, if you know family offices, if you know people in asset management. We offer a full suite of services and partnerships, and that is why we want to continue to build our public awareness for what we're doing. We're going to be launching, of course, other sister brands in the near future, essentially strategic partnerships. But right now, cryptodeposit.org is your one-stop shop solution for your stablecoin, fixed income, digital asset, yield earning needs, and white label solutions for digital assets in general. Okay, it's digital asset focused. Thank you, everybody. Have a good one, and see you on the next video very soon, hopefully. Take care.